RG presents Cup Corner, sponsored by A&P Marine Yamaha, the best in boating. Do you want to go behind the scenes of the 35th America's Cup and learn more about Team BDA? You're in the right place. This is Cup Corner with me, Rachel Sawden. In this episode, I join Team BDA for a Pilates training session. I test the AC and Team BDA knowledge on Bermuda streets and make breakfast for SoftBank Team Japan. But first, I get personal with Team BDA. When I asked to join Team BDA for a training session, I was pleased to find out that they were doing Pilates rather than the usual strenuous strength training. I pulled Danny Pell aside to ask him about his position, love life, the fans, sacrifice, and growth. What is your position on the team?
I'd be either a bowman or a grinder. Bowman is the guy at the front of the boat. They're the ones that are in charge of dropping the boards and making sure that we have full lift and full extension to get us foiling as fast as possible. And the grinder is the one that's grinding in the wing on the downwind. And that's basically just grinding as hard as you can while the trimmer is shouting at you.
How's your love life been since this journey has begun?
Nothing. No, I haven't got any time for that right now.
So when I interviewed Mustafa last, he said that there's someone on the team that really likes to use the Team BDA status to impress the ladies. Any idea who this might be?
No clue. We were walking through Hamilton and these school kids were poking the head out of buskers asking if we were Team BDA and congratulating us, and that was probably one of the best workouts we've had in a while, just because it was such a thrill for us to have the public support. It means the world to us. Everything really. I've given up 8 months at university. I would have graduated right now, but instead I took time away from university so that I could compete for Bermuda. I think just every day is sort of pushing the boundaries and realising that you're capable of more than you first realised. And I'm much more capable of what I ever realised I was capable of.
Now it's time for Street Trivia. So I'm here with Natalie, who is our contestant for this round of Street Trivia, and you will have the chance to win this amazing Team BDA duffel bag. Great. Now to win, there is an innovation in sailing, in the design of sailboats that was invented in these islands. It is used in the design of the America's Cup boats today. What is this innovation called?
Pretty sure I know the answer. It is the Bermuda rig.
Yes! You won!
Great! Yay! Thank you so
Show your new
much.
bag. Go Team BDA! To win one of these fabulous Team BDA wristbands, can you name me one Team BDA sailor?
Mustafa Ingham.
Yes! Yes! America's Cup suit. Thank you!
You can have that.
I'm a winner too.
Yes, you are. High five.
What does the helmsman do?
So you're giving me all the tough questions, Rachel, but I do believe that he actually steers the boat.
Correct.
Am I right?
Yes!
Oh,
yes.
good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
And so are you going to be around during the Cup?
Of course.
So on Team BDA, there's a sailor who competed in the 2016 Rio Olympics for sailing. What is this sailor's name? I'll give you a hint.
Alright.
It's a female.
Is it CC Wallman?
Yes! You got it! Yay! You win your bag!
Woohoo!
Yay!
That's what I wanted. I need a bag for the gym.
Good, perfect.
Perfect. Thank you.
Awesome, thanks. Cup Corner is sponsored by A&P Marine Yamaha, the best in boating. Ready to go behind the scenes? Join me for Access Granted. Before being put to work, I caught up with SoftBank Team Japan skipper, Dean Barker.
We love it here, the family's had a great time, and we're certainly not in a hurry to leave, so let's hope that we get the right result and we can carry on here. I think when you look at the different teams, there's some different rivalries from past history, just different sort of personalities and everything else, and I think that just sort of adds to a bit more flavour with some of the races. But it'll be really interesting just to sort of see how it develops. I get the sense with the way that the practice racing and stuff's been going, I think the feeling between the teams is all all in the right direction. But as the sort of pressure comes on, some things normally get a bit more interesting. Yeah, well, the funding is obviously always one of those issues where some teams have very big budgets, and then others basically have enough to be able to do what they need to do. In the end, it comes down to having enough to be able to sit there and say, yes, we've done all we can do to try and win. But you can never really constrain what people will spend. Some people will just they'll find different ways to spend the money. So there's obviously an amount that you need, but you can certainly be very careful with how you spend the money.
What's your motivation? What's your motivation every day? What's your motivation going into the Cup?
Well, there's sort of two things. With these boats, every day is a learning experience, and so I think just the enjoyment factor in terms of being able to go sailing on boats which are very cool in a space here, Great Sound, which is a really nice place to sail. So that's it makes it pretty easy to get out of bed every morning to know that you're going to get to go and have a lot of fun each day. I think the other motivation is trying to, for us, is trying to put Japan back on the map as a America's Cup team, and it's been 17 years since they last competed. So if we can do a good job here and put in a very credible performance, then hopefully we can regrow the sport back in Japan and create a sustainable future for this team.
Ask me, because it's time for Twitter Talk.
Kristen White asks, I'm so excited for Team BDA 2017. What can we do to support Team BDA?
Find out at the end of the show.
Now, back to Access Granted.
I'm here at SoftBank Team Japan, and it is early. The sun is rising, and I mean, you can appreciate how hard these guys work. I'm not a morning person. I'm here to shout out the hardworking chefs as they make breakfast. So I'm officially in the kitchen with Serge and Bermudian chef Daniel, and I'm about to be put to work cracking eggs and chopping fruit.
It's no surprise that these athletes are powered by protein. I had to crack 1 million eggs. Hopefully I left out all the shells. Then I had to stir yogurt into this power food mixture of oats, raisins, and apples. Next up, frying bacon. Bermudian chef Daniel tells us about getting his job on the team.
I was originally working on Spirit of Bermuda as the catering officer, and a friend of mine contacted me and told me that they were looking for a chef, and I couldn't take that opportunity up, so I applied and got lucky, and here I am.
The food was laid out, and soon the team started rolling into the base.
Everyone's here enjoying breakfast. I guess my job is done.
Now, let's answer the tweet.
Well, Kristen, so much. Buy the merchandise, hit them up on social media, hail them up on the street, and get out to see the racing and cheer as loudly as you can. During a Team BDA debriefing, I had the chance to chat with sailor Peter Dill.
How do you feel the support has been? Do you get people sort of stopping on the street, kids running up to you? What's it been like?
Yeah, so we've had a lot of media exposure over this whole campaign, and that's taken some getting used to. Everywhere you go, there's somebody kind of approaches you and is like, hey, you're on Team BDA, right? Little kids kind of run up to you. I signed my first autograph the other day. So
how is that feeling?
It was really weird, honestly.
Thanks for watching this episode of Cup Corner. Follow me on Instagram for more America's Cup action.